Life is a pause in eternity. What if life is not the beginning of your existence, and death is not the end? What if life is simply a pause in eternity? Physics tells us something extraordinary. Energy does not simply disappear. It changes. It transforms from one form into another. The warmth of your body, the electrical activity of your brain, the chemical energy inside every cell. When your body eventually stops living, its physical energy does not suddenly fall out of existence. It changes form. But here we must be careful. Science does not tell us that consciousness survives, that memories travel somewhere else, or that the soul is made of energy. Those are questions physics cannot yet answer. But perhaps this scientific fact points toward a larger philosophical question. If the universe is constantly transforming rather than creating things from nothing and throwing them back into nothing, what exactly does it mean to exist? Think about your life. You experience it as a line. Yesterday is behind you. Tomorrow is ahead. You stand on the tiny point between them that you call now. You remember being a child. You imagine growing old. And because you experience existence this way, time seems to be carrying you somewhere. But what if time itself does not move the way it feels to us? There is an extraordinary idea discussed in physics and philosophy called the block universe. In this picture, the past does not simply vanish when it becomes yesterday. Reality can be imagined as a four-dimensional structure, space and time. Your childhood, this moment, and the final moment of your life all belong to that structure. We experience them one after another. But perhaps the universe itself does not. Maybe what we call a lifetime is consciousness moving through a particular path in reality, from birth to death. For us, there is a beginning and an end. But perhaps those boundaries belong to the human experience, not necessarily to existence itself. Imagine eternity. Not eternity as millions of years. That is still time. Imagine an existence with no yesterday behind you and no tomorrow ahead. No clock, no age, no countdown. And then imagine entering a human body. Suddenly there is a heartbeat. There is morning and evening, hunger and sleep, childhood and aging. There are people you meet, love, and lose. Suddenly eternity has become a story. And every story has a beginning, a middle, and a final page. Perhaps that is what makes life so precious. Not because it lasts forever, but precisely because it doesn't. For a short period of time, something that belongs to this enormous universe becomes organized into you. It opens its eyes. It receives a name. It discovers the world. It asks questions, it loves, it fears, it laughs, it suffers, it hopes, and for several decades it says, I am here. Then one day the organization changes. The body returns its material to nature. Its energy changes form. And the universe continues, but the greatest mystery remains. What happens to the one who is looking through those eyes? We don't know. Maybe consciousness ends when the brain ends. Maybe there is something about consciousness that we still don't understand. Maybe what religions call the soul describes a reality science has not learned how to measure. Maybe reincarnation exists. Maybe it doesn't. We should be humble enough to admit that we do not know. But there is something beautiful even in what we do know. You are not separate from the universe. Every atom in your body belongs to it. Every breath is an exchange with it. You are not simply standing inside the universe. You are made from it. For a little while, the universe has arranged itself into someone capable of looking at the stars and wondering why anything exists at all. Maybe that is life. A window through which eternity experiences a beginning, a middle, and an end. Perhaps birth is not eternity beginning, and perhaps death is not eternity ending. Perhaps birth is simply the moment when the timeless becomes a story, and death is the moment when the story releases us back into the mystery from which we came. I cannot tell you whether we return again. I cannot tell you whether consciousness continues. Nobody can honestly prove that today. But sometimes I wonder, what if eternity is not something waiting for us after life? What if eternity is already here? And this strange, beautiful, painful thing we call life is simply the brief moment in which eternity gives us a clock, a body, a name, and a story. Maybe we are not living our way toward eternity. Maybe we came from it. Maybe we never truly left it. Maybe, for a little while, we were simply given the extraordinary experience of time. And maybe life is a pause in eternity.